Sewer creatures have been making headlines for decades, but it is rare to encounter anything this big and this disturbing.
What?
Disguised in their hideouts and impossible to locate, these creatures exist everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
What the hell? What is that, Mom?
This one appears to be very thick-bodied, and there's not that many species that would look like this.
Have you ever snapped a photo in the woods and noticed something strange? What if it was something ancient and mysterious beyond belief? These stories will make anyone think twice before taking another shot in the wild. Believe it or not, these are no ordinary campfire tales. Number 1. The Kish Alien. Let's begin with one of the most bizarre discoveries ever recorded, the infamous Kish Alien, also known as Alyoshenka. In 1996, a local woman named Tamara Prosperina stumbled upon something unusual near her home in Russia. What she found wasn't just a regular creature, it was a small, humanoid figure with an oddly shaped skull and enormous eye sockets. Naturally, Tamara believed it was a sick child and took care of it. As news of the discovery spread, the world became captivated. Was this creature evidence of extraterrestrial life? Some certainly thought so. Others whispered about government conspiracies and secret experiments gone wrong. Russian authorities and scientists soon got involved, and after their investigation, they concluded that Alyoshenka wasn't an alien at all, but rather the mummified remains of a human fetus with severe congenital deformities. Yet, despite this official explanation, many still believe there's more to the story than meets the eye. Was it just a tragic birth defect, or did Tamara uncover something otherworldly? Number 2, the backyard beast.
A mystery in her own backyard. A woman finds a creature but has no idea what this thing is.
The mystery creature this Titusville woman says she found on her property is creating a buzz. She says she doesn't know whether it's a reptile or a mammal. Either way, she says she wants it gone.
Next up, a woman was just walking through her backyard when she found something that would send chills down anyone's spine. She took a photo of a strange, blackened creature and shared it online, which quickly led to all sorts of theories. This strange creature had a long tail and a narrow mouth, leaving even experts puzzled. What made it even creepier was the strong, awful smell in the air, so bad that the woman stayed away from the area. The creature's identity is still a mystery, and the photo has only raised more questions. What could this creature be?
The smell of this creature is so pungent, she says she's had to avoid the area, and she tells us she has no plans to remove it herself.
Number 3, the Screaming Woods.
Fuck.
Now imagine you're out camping in the woods at night, surrounded by darkness, with only the sounds of nature around you. But then, out of nowhere, you hear something that shouldn't be there.
I hear it?
That's exactly what happened to 2 campers who found themselves in a terrifying situation. Late one night, these campers heard strange, haunting screams echoing through the trees. At first, they tried to ignore it, but as the sounds grew louder and more frightening, they decided to hide in their car, whispering to each other in fear. Number 4, the peering figure. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, feeling groggy, but sensing something is off. That's what happened to a man who was sleeping peacefully, with his camcorder turned on, a habit that would soon be very important. As he drifted between sleep and being awake, he noticed a figure moving outside his bedroom window. Startled, he quickly sat up and switched on the lights. The whole room lit up, revealing more than he ever wanted to see. Just outside the window stood a tall, pale figure with an eerie, almost human-like appearance. But its hands, those long, strange fingers, looked like nothing from this world. For a moment, their eyes met through the glass, sending chills down his spine. Gathering all his courage, the man ran to the window, hoping to catch whoever or whatever it was. But by the time he got there, the creature had disappeared into the night, leaving behind only the unsettling memory of what had happened. Number 5. The Backyard Alien.
Mysterious alien-looking thingy found in woman's yard.
California is known for strange and unusual things, but nothing could have prepared one woman for what she found in her backyard. There, lying among the plants, was a creature like nothing she'd ever seen before. She quickly took a photo and posted it on Facebook, not realizing it would go viral. The image spread across social media, with thousands of people on platforms like Reddit trying to figure out what this creature could be. It was slimy and pink, with a body that didn't make any sense. Its blue eyes stared blankly, and it had no arms or legs, almost like some kind of weird, unfinished doll. Researchers and online detectives tried to solve the mystery, but the more they looked at the photo, the more confusing it became. Some people thought it was an alien, while others said it might be a reptilian humanoid. Whatever it was, it didn't fit into any known category of life on Earth. Number 6. The bonfire encounter.
Ooh, look, there's 2 of them. Oh my God.
Picture this. A group of friends gathered around a bonfire with the flames crackling and the night filled with laughter. But as the fire flickered in the dark, something, or rather, some things, came closer, turning the warm, happy mood into one of cold fear. 2 strange creatures slowly approached the women, sitting closest to the fire, their white, fuzzy bodies glowing in the firelight. These creatures were unlike anything anyone had ever seen. They were small, with odd horned heads that looked more like something from a myth than real life. As the group stared in shock, the creatures kept coming, not bothered at all by the people around them. The person filming, just as confused, asked his viewers if anyone knew what these beings could be. No answers came, leaving the mystery unsolved. What were these horned creatures? Were they some kind of cryptid, a species we haven't discovered yet, or something more sinister? Number 7. The Rooftop Monster. Imagine capturing something so strange on camera that it makes you question what's real. That's what happened to a woman who recorded a creature that defies explanation. The video begins with her calmly talking about the eerie events that led her to record this creature. You can hear the unease in her voice as she explains how she stumbled upon it. Then, the footage begins. In the dim light, the camera shows the outline of something huge, perched on a rooftop. At first, it looks like a creature from prehistoric times, a dinosaur-like figure with a large body and a long, threatening neck. It's hard to believe, but there it is, moving slowly as if checking out its surroundings. The creature pauses, almost as if it knows it's being watched, then leaps from the roof to the ground below. Number 8. The human-goat hybrid.
In southern Malaysia, a goat was born and is freaking a lot of people out. You're about to see why, basically because it looks a lot like a human, a goat-human hybrid.
In Malaysia, a farmer stumbled upon something straight out of folklore, a creature that seemed to be a fusion of a goat and a human. The farmer, shocked by what he had discovered, shared photos of the creature, sparking a wave of speculation and disbelief. The creature, which had the face of a human but the body of a goat, covered in thick fur, looked strangely like a human infant. The creature didn't live long after being born, but its short life made a big impact. The farmer handed the body over to the Veterinary Services Department for further examination, but the mystery only deepened from there. How could something like this exist? Was it a genetic mutation, a rare birth defect, or something even stranger? The creature's unsettling appearance, with its human-like face and goat body, has left an indelible mark on all who have seen it. Some people think it could be a product of interspecies breeding, while others believe it might be a sign of something supernatural. Whatever the truth may be, the human-goat hybrid remains one of the most perplexing and creepy discoveries in recent memory. It serves as a chilling reminder that there are still things in this world that defy explanation, blurring the lines between myth and reality. Number 9. The campsite creature. There's something about the wilderness that always seems to bring out the strange and the unexplained. This is exactly what happened to a group of campers who went on a fishing trip at a quiet, peaceful campsite. They were just enjoying a calm day by the water. Everything seemed perfect until it wasn't. Out of nowhere, a loud, bizarre scream echoed through the campsite, freezing everyone in their tracks. This wasn't the sound of any animal they had ever heard before. It was something much more unsettling, something that sent chills down their spines. Then, out of the shadows, it appeared. A creature so strange, so out of place, that no one could figure out what it was. The thing was unlike anything they had ever seen. Some folks later said it might have been a chupacabra, a creature of legend with a terrifying reputation. Others whispered that it could have been a skinwalker, a shape-shifting being from Native American stories. Whatever it was, one thing was clear. This creature didn't belong in any known category of wildlife. As it crept closer, the campers were too stunned to move. Number 10. The Wailing Woods. Picture being deep in the snowy forests of British Columbia, surrounded by nothing but endless white and the soft rustle of trees. Peaceful, right? But for one local, this calm setting turned into a nightmare when a loud, eerie wail echoed through the forest, piercing the silence. The sound was so intense, so terrifying, that even the person recording couldn't help but feel a wave of fear wash over them. The haunting noise, caught on video, sparked instant speculation. Was it the cry of a Wendigo, that mythical creature from Native American folklore, known for its insatiable hunger for human flesh? Number 11. The River Monster. In the remote mountains of China, a man ventured near a river where something unusual caught his eye. The water, usually clear and calm, seemed to ripple with a strange movement just below the surface. Curiosity took over, and he decided to check it out. He grabbed a stick and began to poke at the water, hoping to see what was hiding beneath. Suddenly, the creature reacted, jerking back with surprising force and aggression. The man stumbled backward, realizing he might have disturbed something far more dangerous than expected. What could it be? Some think it might have been a simple river animal, but others wonder if it could be something much more mysterious, maybe even related to ancient myths like the Kraken, a legendary sea monster said to live deep in the ocean. The brief glimpse of the creature left a lasting impression, sparking both fear and imagination. Number 12. The Russian Attacker. Late one night in Russia, security footage caught a truly terrifying encounter. Two men stood outside, casually smoking and chatting, when out of nowhere, a strange creature appeared. It attacked the first man from behind without warning. The second man, completely shocked by the sudden assault, tried to help, but the creature was incredibly fast and strong. With one swift motion, It flung the first man at his friend, sending both of them stumbling. The speed and strength of the creature were beyond anything seen before. It moved so quickly, almost as if it could teleport or had some kind of supernatural speed. The first man was overpowered in no time, and the creature dragged him out of the camera's view. The second man had no choice but to flee inside, desperately seeking safety from the relentless attack. What could this creature be? Its speed and power seem far from ordinary. Many speculate that it might have abilities beyond our understanding, possibly even supernatural powers. As the footage ends, more questions arise than answers. Number 13. The Captive Chupacabra. A video that quickly spread online shows a small, strange creature locked in a cage, crying out in a way that's both eerie and pitiful. The creature is about the size of a dog, clearly distressed and desperately trying to escape. Its appearance is unlike anything most people have seen before. Hairless, with sharp fangs and claws, and an overall unsettling look. It didn't take long for people to start speculating that this could be a chupacabra. The chupacabra, known in legend as a blood-sucking beast, is feared for attacking livestock and pets. Yet here it is, seemingly caught by some brave, or maybe reckless, individuals. Watching the creature struggle is both heartbreaking and deeply disturbing. Could this be a chupacabra, or is it some other unknown species? If it's truly a chupacabra, what does that mean for the stories we've heard about it? The video leaves people with mixed feelings, sympathy for the captured creature, and fear of what might happen if it gets out. Number 14. The Sierra Sounds. Deep in the remote Sierra Nevada mountains, 3 hunters came across something that still can't be fully explained. While they were staying at a camp deep in the forest, strange sounds started to echo from the trees around them. These weren't the usual noises you'd expect in the wild. They were deep, weird calls that got louder and more unsettling as time went on. The hunters, on edge, decided to start recording the sounds. As they did, they even tried to mimic the noises, hoping to communicate with whatever was out there. When experts later analyzed these recordings, they found something shocking. The sounds seemed to come from an animal much bigger than any known species in the area. Whatever made these noises was estimated to stand between 7 and 8 feet tall, far larger than any bear or other large animal native to the region. Number 15. The Peking Phantom. Picture this, an abandoned house, the kind of place where every creaky floorboard sends a shock to the heart. That's exactly where one explorer found himself, armed with nothing but a camera and a thirst for adventure. Inside, a table with a fan caught attention, an odd sign of recent activity in a place left to rot. But the real shock came as he ventured further into the house. Every corner of the room was carefully recorded. Peeling paint on the walls, a ceiling that seemed ready to collapse at any moment. The silence was eerie, the kind that makes hairs stand on end. Suddenly, something strange appeared, a figure peeking from the ceiling. It was unsettling, completely out of place, causing the explorer's heart to pound. Without a second thought, he backed away, too scared to discover what was hiding in the shadows above. The figure was barely visible in the dim light, almost ghostly, as if it had been watching all along. Was it a ghost, a spirit, or something even more terrifying? No one knows for sure. The explorer bolted, leaving behind only the footage as evidence of the encounter. Since then, viewers have been left wondering what else might be lurking in the dark corners of forgotten places, waiting for the next brave soul to get too close. Number 16. The Yeti's Footprints. In 2021, a hunter on a routine expedition in a snowy forest, came across something strange, huge mysterious footprints in the snow. These tracks were much too large and spaced too far apart to belong to any known animal. Curiosity got the better of the hunter, who decided to follow the trail, hoping to find out what creature made these prints. However, as he ventured deeper into the forest, a growing sense of unease began to set in. The footprints led further into the wilderness, where the trees grew denser and the silence became almost heavy. Every step felt like getting closer to something unknown and possibly dangerous. The tracks were clear and direct, as if the creature knew exactly where it was heading. There was an unsettling feeling of being watched, as if the creature making these prints was aware of his presence. Concerned for safety, the hunter decided to turn back, leaving the mystery unresolved. Number 17. The Horned Humanoid of Niali. In 2017, the quiet district of Niali in Odisha, India, became the center of a strange event when a mysterious creature was caught on camera by accident. The photos quickly spread through local news, showing a figure that's hard to explain. The creature had a human body, but with one unsettling difference. It had horns like those seen in old depictions of demons. This image caused a lot of fear and sparked endless speculation about what it could be. Local stories suggested that this horned being was more than just a strange sighting. It was said to roam the area at night, attacking anything that crossed its path, including domestic sheep. The fear in the community grew as more people claimed to have seen the creature or heard its creepy movements in the dark. Number 18. The Mutant Piglet Mystery. In a strange and unsettling event in China, a bizarre creature was born that left everyone who saw it confused. This creature, initially thought to be a piglet, had severe deformities that made it look more like something from a science fiction movie than a regular farm animal. With a twisted body, misshapen features, and a creepy appearance, some wondered if it might not even be from this world. Could it be an alien? Or perhaps a reptoid? A creature said to be a mix between human and reptile? The deformities were so extreme that the piglet's mother rejected it, refusing to feed or acknowledge it. Despite attempts to feed it with a bottle, the piglet's life was tragically short, ending just moments after it was born. Footage of the mutant piglet spread quickly, sparking debates on whether it was caused by genetic mutations, pollution, or something more mysterious. While some people saw it as a tragic birth defect, others couldn't help but feel there was more to the story. Was it a result of failed experimental breeding? Or could it have come from another realm, its strange look suggesting origins beyond our understanding? Whatever the truth, the mutant piglet serves as a chilling reminder of how little is known about the world and what might be hidden just beneath the surface. Number 19. The Pale Crawler. On July 5th, 2022, a quiet night in a small neighborhood turned into something straight out of a horror movie. A man shared security camera footage on Facebook showing a strange, pale figure moving around a parking lot. This wasn't just any figure. It looked almost alien, with sickly, see-through skin and a hunched back. Its movements were unnerving, as it twisted and lurched in ways that seemed impossible for a human. The figure's spooky, ghost-like presence quickly caught the attention of online viewers. Many started to believe it might be a pale crawler, a creature talked about in internet legends and scary stories. The pale crawler is said to live in remote forests, abandoned buildings, and other lonely places, coming out at night to stalk people. Number 20. The Goat Birth in Congo. In a story that blurs the line between the unbelievable and the terrifying, a woman from the Democratic Republic of Congo shocked her village with a strange birth. On January 26, 2020, Alphonsine Mukampunga, a 28-year-old mother of 6, went through her 7th pregnancy without any known problems. But one night, everything changed. It was a dark, stormy night with a strange energy in the air. As the rain poured down, Sifa suddenly collapsed in pain. What happened next was beyond anyone's imagination. Instead of a human baby, she gave birth to a creature that looked like a goat with a black and white face. If these stories left you questioning what might be lurking in the shadows of your next outdoor adventure, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more mind-bending content. Share your strange encounters in the comments below, and stay tuned for more incredible tales from the unknown. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep your camera ready. You never know what you might capture next.